Imagine a man who doesn't create anything but owns everything that defines class. A man who realized that the world's richest people don't want quality, they want to be recognized. Bernard Arnault is not an artist. He is a financial engineer who took the soul of French craftsmanship and turned it into a cold, hyper-profitable corporate machine. LVMH is not a fashion house. It is a conglomerate of 75 brands that controls every aspect of the high-end lifestyle, from your champagne to your watch and your luggage. Today we are uncovering the wolf in cashmere and how Bernard Arnault built a monopoly on desire that made him the richest human on the planet in 2026. The story of LVMH began with a hostile takeover. Arnault didn't start in fashion. He started in real estate and construction. When he bought the parent company of Christian Dior in the 80s, he didn't do it for the love of the dresses. He did it because he saw a sleeping beauty, a brand with a massive heritage that was being managed poorly. He fired the family members, cut the waste, and applied the logic of mass industrialization to the world of the ultra-rich. He proved that if you put a famous logo on a mediocre product, the world will still pay 10 times its value. He invented the star brand strategy, a brand that is timeless, profitable, and everywhere at once. The secret of LVMH's power is aspirational consumption. They have mastered the art of selling to people who cannot afford them. While the ultra-rich buy the high-end couture, the real profit for LVMH comes from the middle class buying entry-level luxury, the perfumes, the wallets, and the belts. They have created a psychological ladder where you start with a lipstick and spend your whole life trying to climb to a leather bag. By owning 75 different brands, Arnault ensures that even if you switch from Louis Vuitton to Celine or from Moët to Hennessy, you are still putting money into his pocket. He has created a tax on vanity that is impossible to escape. Inside the LVMH empire, the artification of retail is the main weapon. They don't have stores, they have temples. They spend billions on flagship locations in Tokyo, Paris, and New York that look more like museums than shops. This is designed to intimidate you and make the high prices feel justified. They hire the world's most famous architects to build glass towers that scream power. But behind the gold leaf and the marble, the production is increasingly automated and optimized for scale. They have successfully scaled exclusivity, an oxymoron that only Bernard Arnault could make work. They sell millions of items while making every single customer feel like they are the only one who has it. The predatory acquisition model is how Arnault keeps his throne. Every time a small, independent brand starts to become cool or relevant, LVMH is there with a checkbook. They bought Tiffany & Company for $16 billion just to dominate the American jewelry market. They don't allow competition to exist, they simply absorb it. If you are a young designer today, you have two choices: work for the wolf or be eaten by the wolf. This has led to a monoculture of luxury, where everything looks the same because it's all managed by the same board of directors in Paris. They have killed the independent artisan to build a global empire of logos. In 2026, LVMH is moving into the experience economy. They are buying luxury hotels and cruise lines because they know that the rich have enough things. Now they want memories. Arnault is positioning LVMH to be the concierge of the global elite. They are using AI to track the spending habits of the top 1% to ensure that a bottle of Dom Perignon is waiting for them before they even ask for it. They are not just selling products. They are selling a life without friction. They have turned elegance into an algorithm. The financial dominance of LVMH is so great that it accounts for a significant portion of the French stock market. Arnault has built a family dynasty where his 5 children are positioned to control the empire for the next 50 years. They have created a corporate royalty that rivals the old monarchies of Europe. They don't care about the trends of today. They care about the heritage of the next century. They prove that in a world of fast fashion and digital noise, tradition is the most expensive commodity of all. even if that tradition is now manufactured on an industrial scale. Today, LVMH is a reminder that the ultimate power is not creating value, but controlling the perception of value. Bernard Arnault doesn't make the best bags in the world. He makes the most recognizable bags in the world. He has monetized the human need for status in a way that is both brilliant and terrifying. He is the man who bought the concept of luxury and sold it back to us at 1,000% markup. And you? Do you buy a brand because you love the quality or because you want the world to know you can afford it? Is the LVMH dream a symbol of success or just a very expensive uniform for a global caste system? This concludes our 7-day journey through the global titans. You have seen how the world is run by algorithms, rejection, nostalgia, and now, the wolf of luxury. The system is watching you, and now you have the key to the vault. Subscribe to Global Titans for our next series where we expose these shadow billionaires who control the food you eat and the air you breathe. Are you ready to go deeper? The truth is yours to keep. Until the next corporate secret, are you ready for what's coming? The crown is heavy,